Welcome to Hope's Tiny Temple. Today we're going to be talking about manifestation, which is a bit of a buzzword recently if you haven't noticed. So manifestation is basically using the power of our thoughts, intentions, actions, and will to create the life that we desire. And this can range from physical things in the material world to things like improving relationships with people, bringing in financial abundance, manifesting a new car, manifesting the love of your life and the relationship that you desire, the children that you've always wanted. All of these things are great examples of manifestation. And I wanted to talk to you about one of the first things that I manifested. So back in 2017, I watched The Secret. And The Secret is a documentary about the manifestation techniques and what it is and how to practice it. And it's based off of a book, and I would recommend reading that and watching the movie too if you want. And this teaches you all about this. And when you put these things into practice, then your life can begin to change and improve, and you can begin to step into the reality of your wildest dreams and desires, working with the laws of the universe. Very exciting stuff and very life-changing stuff. So, after I watched the documentary with my husband, we were then invited to a yoga retreat with a friend who was doing a joyful, heartfelt retreat up north in Canada. And so we went, and something that we did there together with the group was vision boarding, which was recommended in that as well for manifestation. At the retreat, one of the exercises that we did was vision boarding, which was awesome because that was something that was recommended as one of the manifestation techniques to help you build that vision of the future that you desire. So we did that. And one of the things I put on that first vision board that I ever did was a car. I really wanted a car. I'd never had a car. I'd never owned a car. I'd driven other people's cars, borrowed them, all that, but I'd never had one of my own. And that would be my first big purchase as a grown adult. And so that's what I wanted. So I put it on my vision board and, tried to visualize myself with the car and what type of car I wanted and what color and how it would feel and all of that. And in the midst of all of this, my life kind of fell apart, as can happen sometimes in life when huge things happen, like car accidents or spiritual awakenings, going through a dark night of the soul, all that kind of fun stuff. So that's what I was kind of in the midst of. But I also had this vision board as well that was working its way into manifesting into the material world. And so I kind of let go looking at it, wasn't really looking at it anymore because I had so much going on in my life. And then, my life was at its absolute worst. What happens when you're at rock bottom? Well, it can only go up, which it did, thankfully, because never give up. No other choice to not give up. You just got to keep going, keep improving, keep trying. Things that will get better, they always do, always do. All of us watching this and talking have experienced lows in our lives, and from those absolute lowest moments, things improve. They have to. They do eventually. It always does. So if you're watching this and you're experiencing some lows, firstly, I'm truly sorry because I've been there. And I know how hard it can be to get out of that. Just know, with time, things always work out and get better. They do, because they have to. and it will. And it did for me. And so at this point, I had been in an accident. I was let go of both of my jobs because I wasn't able to drive into my jobs anymore, and my relationship with my husband was falling apart, and we had separated, and he lived up north and I lived down here, and all of this awful stuff. And then I thought, you know what? I need to get my life back on track. I need to start doing all the things that bring me joy again, move my body, practice meditation, practice my manifestation techniques. I need to be doing these things that I know help to bring me joy and lighten my heart and create positive energies and momentum to help move me forward to the life, whatever that may be in the future. Because at that point, I had no freaking clue. But I knew that it was going to improve. That's all I knew, because it had to. I wasn't going to settle for it getting worse, because that wasn't an option. No, not going to happen. So, started doing all the things, brought my vision board back out, and within a few months, I got my car. My cute little white Honda Civic, which I still have, and it's all mine now, all paid off. And I've had it for years now, and I absolutely love it. And everything worked out, of course, as it always does. My husband is still my husband. We've both grown immensely, personally, and together as a couple. You know, always working on things, always improving, but man, what a difference in both of us and in our relationship. And I think part of the reason all of that happened was so that we could both come back together stronger than ever. And that was another thing that was on my vision board, to have a beautiful, loving, connected relationship, which at the point that I created that vision board, while we were trying our best from the level of consciousness that we had at the time, it wasn't there. We both had a lot of growing to do, and it took our lives falling apart and us being apart from each other to be able to come back together more whole and complete as individuals and as a united couple within our marriage. And we did, and we've continued to grow and all of that, and we're happier than ever. And we have our car, and now I'm working towards manifesting a bigger vehicle, because now we have 2 beautiful little children, and I would like a little bit more room for them in our family vehicle. So now we're working on that together, and it's just funny how life plays out when you have faith and trust and hold that vision and align your energies to the life that you desire, because miracles can happen, and they do. If you have any manifestation miracle stories, I would love to hear them below. Please share them with me, and I think that I may make this into a little mini series and of me sharing different things that I've manifested in my life with you, to show you that it's possible, as well as different techniques. And if anyone shares with me stories, then I would love to share them with my audience in my future videos. So please let me know below. What have you manifested? How are you creating the life you desire? What's your favorite technique? Or how do you shift your mindset from lack to abundance? All of those beautiful things. Please share with me, and I will share, so that we can all keep creating those beautiful lives that we desire for ourselves, for our family, for the world collectively. Thank you. I love you so much. Have a beautiful day. Much love. Namaste.